Okay, so we're back on RimWorld, of course. I chose the Mechanator start because, you know, our Mechanator is Zia, the computer, a female of 23 years, 37 biologically. She has a gun and she is just sitting in our little space here. By nature, she comes with a mech link, but like this is apparently a special mech link, or maybe it's because no, she's got a headset on. That's what it is. That headset actually does work as armor too, which is not great, but it'll work. I have Sinan, Sinan, this dude with a hat. It is a bowler hat. I converted him to the cause from. No, it was the other guy I converted. We have a dead guy. He was a creep joiner. He died from organ failure, and he brought out a wave of sight stealers. Seeing this is the guy I attracted by doing a ceremony correctly. Marcus is a convert. I don't think he has anything that special about him. He does have the highest social skill the in the thing right now. So a conflict suppressed gene. Oh, great. So the randomizer made an error with this guy. Well, well, well. But yeah, Marcus is our priest. Zia is our leader. And I've been working on this for a while because, every time I actually try to play it, then things die. We have had quite a few raids and this and that and the other. We have our usual suite of like civilian robots, Agrahand, Queen Sleeper, all that. And we have two Militors, and their job is to basically just follow Zia around. Yeah, that's all good. So, obviously, playing a Mechanator, I want to do what's it called? This is gonna. Yeah, they're called Mechanators in this game. I'm gonna want to develop my robot overlord's power. Manhunting Minx. And I am apparently all out of power. They're manhunters. They'll come after you. We still haven't given Marcus a weapon. Marcus, what are you good at? Shooting. Um. I guess you can have a shotgun. I guess. Yes, more like, much like Giant. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of, like, skills. So, the robots do most of the physical labor. But... Can we eat these? But, like, our actual skills for the actual members of the colony, a bit lacking, really. Okay. Here's another glitch in the system. Needs warm clothes. Permanent summer. It's not supposed to get cold. It's permanent summer. But, like, this is my computer. With my luck, you know, it's supposed to go like that. We accepted a job. Probably shouldn't have accepted. But, yeah, that's how we're dealing with that. Let's see. What do we have? Wrong one. Wrong one. We haven't done that one. Bioferrite extraction. We have enough space for one guy. We should hope. Apparently our power is not meeting demand. We have to fix this. Get rid of that. I don't know why that's still here. Okay, so that tree. Yeah, no, that plan's not going to work. That's not enough room. We'll put it over there for the time being. $11, $17. I really should go back to putting down floors everywhere so that the trees don't sprout up again. In fact, you know, I think I will. Now to supercharge everything. Yeah, our dead guy, Squalor, whom was a creep joiner and was secretly a sight stealer in disguise. His companion over there, as you saw, is what's left of that. The thing of it is, this base really isn't turning out the way I wanted it to. And, like, I just don't know where else I'm gonna put anything. I just don't. And it sounds like a really stupid problem. Probably because it is. I guess I could clear out some of this spot here. The boss and the two robots going around and destroying everything actually is fairly quick. Yeah, we can let them handle that. We're just gonna start hauling away a bunch of junk. And fire. You guys too. Like I said, quick work if you can get it. I guess it is about time I start making a containment place. Oh, well, excuse me. At least nothing explodes. Being that we started as a Mechanator, we don't really need the giant robot, so I'm guessing that's why nothing explodes. We'll just clear out another... just this last one over here. What's the joke? You know you're a redneck when every time you go into the yard you find something new? It seems like power is stable for now. Yeah, about that. See, I kind of don't want to clear the home zone in this area because that's how you know. That's how they know where to fight fires in. But at the same time, this is an outdoor thing and it doesn't really need to be cleaned like that. I guess we should leave the power. And try to remember to stay on top of this sort of thing if you can. Your people getting overwhelmed because they've got too much territory to cover is a real thing, and it does cause a lot of problems. And we don't need this here. Got some drugs. The person who can't cook is in charge of cooking. Sounds like my life. It's not great, but it'll do for now. I hope. Just a fire hydrant hanging out in the middle of my electrical field. What's my Agra hand up to? Because I swear this is that guy's job. Max. Well, that explained it. The Agra hand is the only one besides the militaries that has a confirmed kill. Because the Agra hand actually died in combat, and I had to resurrect it. If anyone hears my computer explode, you know what happened. I was under the impression that these people didn't care about dead bodies, but I'm not willing to go that far for a small buff like that. Which is why I've been considering activating the Grey Paul. Well, that's not actually a standard thing that happens. That's just one of the more common events. But I'm thinking I want to get a Harbinger tree just so I can clean up this mess. You know what? I think I will. We have nothing to fear except the giant monsters that can swallow you whole. Yeah, Sinan, you're not doing anything. Cargo pods, what you got? Mastodon wool. Saber-toothed tiger, Tyrannosaurus. Keep going, keep going. Wake up the agents. Command you to rise. I don't even have a research building, do I? No, I don't. I don't even have research. Hey, buddy, you got a gun over there? I mean, it doesn't need to be exceptionally big. Oh, crap, he got shot. There's the Grey Paul right on cue. Sorry about that, pal. Didn't mean it. That's probably kind of big for a research room, but it'll do. No, for the cells. Wrong one. You don't want them all connected because it's actually harder that way. Darn it. Well, you know what? I'm apparently way more tired than I thought I was.